Concentration. That's a horrible pun. Union Pacific gas turbine on Sherman Hill. Right, you'll be taking this restored Big Blow to Laramie Yard for the trip. It's a really unpleasant day, so you'll need to keep your wits about you. Turbine's running. Looks like we've got an auto-rack train. Alright, we need screenshots. Goodbye, Tyson. I know it's raining, but we need windows open. That's better. Sit up here properly. Right, we have a green light. Moving. Just about. Jizz on the car. Don't need the bell now. JM1260 to say, did you have a concept artist? I don't know what you mean, JM. Right, we're almost up to the 30. We're going to get 50 in a minute. Just doing waypoints all the way to Laramie in 40 miles. Good night, BNSF. Amtrak, I'm not racing on this scenario. Right, get up to 50. Right, we're topped out now. Got 5 miles to Harriman Main 3. Oops, must have missed a whistle board. Sorry. Hey there, Joe, welcome. Oh, I'm just getting a nice lolly, but I guess if you have a sore throat, I can't begrudge that even if I want to. 43, getting there now. KC135R is now following on Twitter, on Flickr. Ah, fantastic. There's a few people following on Flickr now. Hope the screenshots are interesting. I never really get much feedback from them, but so I hope they're interesting. Don't forget you can use a tool like John's background switcher and link up the Flickr account to it, and then it will just download screenshots from the Train Sim Live library and show them on your Windows desktop. That's what I use at work, and it's great. It's always a talking point when people come over to my machine and comment on the screenshots. We are just about managing to accelerate, and our ETA for Harriman is going down. We're about 30 seconds ahead of schedule at the moment. Joe the Fish, to drive this thing, to use the diesel or the turbine, you pretty much, unless you're moving this train around in a yard, when that's the only time you use the diesel, everything else, it is using the turbine. Because the diesel is only 850, I think it's 800 or 850 horsepower, so it's just enough to move the train itself around, but not much more. Yeah, so if you're taking the train out with a load, or even getting it up to any sort of speed, then you'll want the turbine. Tire on one, yeah, the American train, especially this is 8,500 horsepower. This is was the most powerful diesel locomotive produced in the world, I think. Not a diesel, is it? It's a gas turbine. Don't mind me, I'm talking out of my backside. How do you switch between the engines? There's a start button here. If you press that, it'll start up the turbine or shut it down. If the turbine's running, then that's what you're using. Right, we're at 55 seconds ahead of schedule now, so we're starting to we're getting some good. I keep forgetting the cab lights default to on. I'll get used to that eventually. Joe, the scenario, the diesel engine is always running. It doesn't shut down. I mean, if I go outside, you can see that they are both running. Yeah, you can see both of them are running. JM, no, I've got no idea what that localization error message is, I'm afraid. Right, we're coming up on Harriman Main 3. We're 1 minute 10 seconds ahead of schedule now. We have the high ball carrying on the main. Sorry, let's get the instrument lights on, aren't they good? They're nice. Cheers, Darkness Monster. So ETA for Perkins Main 3, we are currently aiming for 30 seconds behind schedule. Hopefully we'll pull that in by the time we get there. Yeah, it's coming in. Should easily make that at the rate that's going in. GWR Grange on Weardale. Well, they never ran there. That doesn't mean you can't do it though. Welcome back, Fringe Starlin. Still accelerating, we're at 47 and our ETA is now only about 13 seconds behind. Oh, 6 seconds behind schedule. Given that we've still got 4.5 miles to go, that should get us. Hopefully, we'll be about a minute or two ahead of schedule by the time we get there. Now, at the moment, we're just thrashing our way up the hill, but this scenario will change quite dramatically once we start going down the other side. Good night, Deli Dorito. Is the headlight on? It was on. Yeah, it is on. Yep, definitely on. Peter Toon fan, to be honest, the gas turbine isn't particularly difficult to drive. It's interesting because you've got quite a lot of power under your command, but fundamentally it's pretty much the same as a normal loco. The difference is you can turn the turbine on and off. So I would say, yeah, go for it. It won't cause you too many problems to figure it out. Yeah, the classification lights are off. Railfan Game, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Class light, the number light. 47, we're still gently accelerating. Peter Toonfan hasn't found the on turbine switch, it's this one here. Backlight, that's, if you look on the rear of the tender there, you can see this other light here. So that's what backlight turns on. Peter Toonfan says it's a very uneconomic loco. It is an incredibly uneconomical loco, but the reason is because at the time when this loco was built, it used something called I can't remember what it is. Number 6 oil is what it uses now, but it's it was basically a waste product that nobody else in the industry could do anything with, and they worked out that they can burn this stuff probably 3 times faster than normal fuel. It uses a lot of this stuff, this fuel. And they could get it at a minuscule fraction of the cost of regular fuel, so it was incredibly cheap for what it was able to achieve. But then as the cost of fuel went up and other refinement processes happened where I think the rubber and plastics industry were able to use this material, basically the turbines went out of favour because all of a sudden the price for that fuel went up considerably because other people could use it. The demand for it went up. It wasn't a waste product anymore. Cheers, Joe. Thanks for joining. Bunker sea oil. That's it, Moggy. That's what I was trying to remember. Coming up on Perkins 3 Main East. We've still got the high ball. Grade is easing off now, need to be aware of that. Currently running on notch 20. Hermosa Main 3 due at we've got 9.4 miles for that. So the speed is roaring up now. Say roaring up. Going up a bit faster anyway. How many gas turbines were made for it? I must admit, I can't remember. Google it. There's a lovely page on Wikipedia about the turbines. Peter Toonfan, there was some UK gas turbine locos. Yes, the APT-E was a gas turbine, and there was the GT3 as well, which there is a model for in the game. Looks like we're heading on the way back up again. Eight miles to Hermosa. get sped back up again. Nearly doing 50, we're gaining time quite nicely. We're already 5 seconds ahead of schedule and we're still 6 miles to go. Alright, we've got a yellow signal, which is an approach. Cheers, Colorado Train Nut, glad you enjoyed it. Right, we've got a 40 limit we're just rocking into now. Cheers, we'll see you a little bit later on, Grandpa Bear. Right, we've rejoined the other two tracks on the line. Given we're a minute ahead of schedule, I'm just going to let the speed drop off a little bit because we have no desperate need to be doing ambient temperatures apparently 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, we've got a green light over there on the so we're changing lines up here. How long is the scenario railfan game? I think the whole thing is an hour, but we're well into it now. Okay, we're rolling on to there. That's a 30. know that. Right, we're still a minute ahead of schedule. Tungsten ring boilers is similar to the F7, but no, it's definitely not an F7 interior. .737 says he was going to say something about that switch speed, a change of heart. Well, that's just mean. How am I not tired? I am tired. Is switcher American for shunter? Yes. Right, we're over the top. It's a little bit quieter now. Tungsten, I can't really do that at the moment. He wants to see the outside of the train go by completely, because now we're on a downhill run. I need to be a little bit careful of my speed. Right, we're on the high ball again. 40 limit as we come through here. Is the tail light on? Yep. End of train device is flashing indeed. Using the dynamic brakes now to balance the speed. Cheers, train lover. See you later. Well, you can't complain at me about the wipers, Moggy. It is actually... Oh, it's because I had it on during the tunnel. Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe you can't complain at me then. Still got greens. Another auto-rack train going the other way. Lots of auto-rack trains. Right, these dynamics are doing a good job holding us on the hill. Got another time limits bonus, that's excellent. So it looks like we lost about 101 points, so we're not going to get gold. Ooh. See if we can't get a silver. Red Butts. I love that name. 17 miles to Laramie. Just hit 1.6% grade, so ease up the dynamics a little more. What's after this, Britannica? We're going to do rail fanning on Soldier Summit. Right, so the dynamics are no longer holding the train on the 1.6%, so now I need to get air involved. Pull the dynamics back. Right, we're in a 70 limit now. We should act like it. It's not a rail fan mode, strictly speaking, Moggy. It's just a rail fanning scenario someone's written. No, there'll be no more prizes this week, Amtrak. We did about 8, I think, so far this week. That's enough. Right, yeah, it's no problem at all, Strat Shadow. I've permitted you on the chat. So we're having a short break at 0.7%. Miles per hour, turbine speed achievements. Penn Central, when's the North Jersey coastline coming out? I don't know, and to be honest, if I did, I couldn't say anything anyway. Keep an eye on the Dovetail Facebook page and Engine Driver. That's basically the best place to get all your news and information about release dates and so forth. Do a minimum service application. What does the dynamic brake sound like? It didn't seem to have any extra sound actually, I noticed. Tungsten. Right, the hill is going to change again in a minute. We're on 0.8% grade now. Almost a minute ahead of schedule. It's Koploppermau. Welcome, Koploppermau. I don't know where the dynamic brake fan's cooling system is. Get back on the dynamics now. .8 miles per hour, back to accelerating again. Looks like, yeah, we're on a 1.4%. We're still gaining time. Mile to go and we are a minute and 15 ahead. A couple of mile after this, we don't think we've got much left to go. We're on the penultimate task and we're nearly there. The next one is a train spotting scenario, so sit down and just chill for probably about half an hour by the looks of it. We got the high ball. Right, Laramie, 10 miles. Peanut Bus Fan. So Matt, you have a day job and do this in your spare time. Yeah. My day job is working on this as well. Well, not this exactly, but train sim stuff. I work for Dovetail Games. Tyron 1, feel free to use the clip button anytime you like. Absolutely anytime you like, hit that clip button. I'm interested to hear what people think about it. The whole idea of being able to clip scenarios when you see something interesting. There's also the functionality to make reels, I think, so people can make their own reels of clips together. Metallica, or the same reply stands. Anything when it comes to Dovedale, I'm not allowed to announce anything for obvious reasons. So I can't tell you anything that you can't get from Facebook and Engine Driver. Let's get a bit of speed up. We're on the flat now. .6 miles to go, and we're running 2 minutes 20 seconds ahead of schedule. See what this signal is. ES64, I don't know, it's complicated. So there's one team that does all the locos. And there is a number of route teams. How many wagons were that? I don't know, I wasn't counting. What are we on? 3 miles to go, 3 minutes ahead of schedule. Still got the green. It is a high ball. Yeah, it's a high ball. Right, I'm just coasting the thing down now in speed. We're over 3 minutes ahead of schedule now, so there's certainly no rush. 45 limit coming up. This won't be a gold copper because I lost over 100 points on a. I didn't understand the signal indication had a speed restriction. .4 miles to go. Amtrak 109, I passed Red Butts a long time ago. One mile to Laramie. Half a mile to our stop. Metallica just bought tier 16 for £14. Nice done, nicely done. You tried, absolutely Amtrak, you tried. Alright, coming in to stop now at Laramie Main 2 Depot. We've still got about 3.5 minutes to get stopped at this waypoint that's just in front of us. Daniel 908, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Penn Central. I don't actually know what the decision process was that made Sherman Hill. I think it was to do with the turbine, but as I say, I don't really work on TS1 these days. This is the end of the scenario, Frony, yes. And that's us stopped. So I'm going to get 899 by the looks of it. Cheers, Innobusman. 899. So it's not a gold. I might get a silver. Not going to get anything, apparently. It's not going to tell me. Why is it not giving me medals? Oh, I don't care. I enjoyed the scenario, and that's what matters. I got an achievement. Right, and we gained 899 XP. I'm going to call it silver. You know what? Even if the game doesn't want to give me it. Alright, it's rail fanning time. Let's go ahead and do that. And get on with the last one.